All right, and here we go. Hello, everybody. Hello. Welcome to the show. Welcome to Love Coach. I'm Love Coach, and I'm live. I'm Kelvin Troy Johnson, and I'm dating and relationship coach. And this is our show. We talk about how men think when it comes to dating, relationships, and love. And so, welcome all of you to the show. I want to welcome our TikTok audience to the show. Thank you guys all for joining us here, as well as our YouTube audience, our Facebook audience. Everybody's here, and we are appreciative of your presence. So today, you guys, we're getting into it. We're talking about the 5 signs that tell you he is the one. We often talk about how do we know if the woman is the one, but I think it's important to know whether the man is the one. And we're going to get into it. We got 5 signs to tell you if he's the one. But first, I want to say hello to our people. Hello from Miss Letty from Mexico, checking in. Appreciate you guys checking in. All of our YouTube audience, I appreciate all of you checking in tonight. Look, just drop where you watching the show from as we launch this thing off. Let me know where you're watching the show from. And by the way, if you want to be a part of the actual YouTube show, just go to YouTube and type in the Love Coach, and you can be on the show. You can drop your comment on the show live, and we'll be getting into it that way. So, I would actually prefer all questions and comments to just come through on the YouTube side. I believe you have the link there, so you can always just jump on the YouTube side and drop your comment there. That'd be great. So let's talk about it. Let's get into it a little bit. What is this all about? This desire, this 5 signs that tell you that he is the one. It's cuffing season. It's that time where people start looking for somebody to be with. It's cold outside here in the States. And it's just that time that people want to be with somebody. Guess what month is coming up? Actually, starting today. Today is February 1st. It's the beginning of Love Month. The Love Month is the month that all we talk about is love, is dating, is marriage, is getting engaged. Somebody's going to get engaged this month. And the question is that person right for you? Now, today the show happens to be talking about men, but guess what? This is for women too, right? If there's the fellows that are watching, you need to know if she is the one. So a lot of these points that I'm going to point out here, they go both ways. All right. So this is I feel like it's really important, really timely to talk about, is this person that's in my life the one? Are they the right one? Because let me tell y'all something. You can get hooked up with the wrong one, and it sends your whole life into a tailspin. Your whole life goes into a tailspin if you connect with the wrong one. And sometimes you just don't know any different. So I got 5 signs for you today, you guys. And then we're going to get into your questions. If you got questions, drop them in on the YouTube side. Go to YouTube and type the Love Coach, and then drop your comment. Matter of fact, go over there right now. All my TikTok people, go to the YouTube side and just come on in, hit subscribe, and drop your comment in. Let me know that you're watching. Facebook folks, do the same thing. We want to have everybody in on this good conversation. So I'm getting ready to launch off and talk about it, but I want to make sure everybody's in. Everybody's here. Hello, my girl, Keisha. Keisha Washington is in the building. Yes, from PA. Marie Richards, she said, I know I do. One day I'll meet Mr. Right. Well, we want to make sure. Heron the Don, my man, the artist, is checking in. Appreciate the love. Yes, sir. He said, "What's up, bro? I just posted on the page. I appreciate it, bro. New York City, New York is in the house. All right, Nikki Marie, what's going on?" She said, "I love your TikToks from Dunkirk, New York. Love it, love it, love it, love it. Appreciate all you guys and all the love you give." So, but I want you guys to definitely connect with me as we have and jump in on this conversation. I want to hear your questions. I want to hear your comments. Joanna's in the building. She was with us in the Love Coach Zoom room on Saturday. That's what's up. All right, so look, it's Valentine's Day month. The time has come. It's Valentine's Day month, and for the next, at least for the next 14 days, all you're going to be hearing about is, "I'm looking for love. I am in love. I'm hoping to be loved. Is this love?" You're going to hear a lot about love in the next 14 days. So I want to give you guys something good to go off of. So go ahead, drop your comments in the comment section and let me know that you're in the house. My first time here. Tell me something good. All right, Angie Jones, thank you so much. You are right on time. So let's get into it right now. Let's get into it tonight. So you guys, I got 5 signs for you. 5 signs that tell you he is the right person. How do you know if he is the right person? How do you know if she is the right person? We're going to talk about it right now. So let me just go ahead and push them all out. Number 1, we're going to push them out. Number 1, he communicates openly and honestly. Openly and honestly. He communicates. How do you know if he is the one for you? He communicates openly and honestly. Let me tell you something. There are some grown men who have been in long-term relationships who do not communicate openly and honestly. They never got that thought. They think that communication is for women, right? But try having a relationship without communication and you won't get very far, right? So he communicates openly, meaning tell you what he's thinking, what he's feeling. If he sees a problem, he's not just going along acting like it's no big deal, but he's actually talking about what's going on. Communicates openly and honestly. Now, let's talk about this honestly part. Some of you say you want a man to communicate with you openly and honestly. Are you really ready for honesty? You say you are, but are you really ready for honesty? Because sometimes the honest truth does not feel good. Sometimes when a person is being completely honest with you, they have to tell you your breath has smelled fresher. We don't in my house, we don't tell people they breath stink. We tell you, your breath has smelled fresher. Right? But sometimes you have to be honest with people about life and your relationship. For some people, it's not their breath that stinks, it's their attitude that stinks. Sometimes it's your disposition that stinks. Sometimes it's how you communicate that stinks. Sometimes it's not, grandma used to say, it's not what you say. Go ahead, finish the sentence, y'all. It's not what you say, but it's how you say it. It's how you say it. So make sure you're saying it right. If you say it right, it'll come out right. All right. Openly and honestly. Can you actually stand the truth? Can you stand the truth? CJ is in the house. What's going on? My wife and my ex never liked celebrating Valentine's Day. All right. Yeah. Some people don't like to celebrate Valentine's Day because they're cheap and they don't want to buy you anything. Let's be honest. Okay. That's a sign of somebody that is not ready for a real relationship. All right. Openly communicates, openly, honestly. Look, why can't you be honest and say, I don't like Valentine's Day because I don't want to have to go shopping. I don't like having to start doing the thing because society says we got to do the thing. That's what they say. That's what they say. But really, they don't want to go buy anything. Really, they don't want to go spend their money down at Jared's. I understand because it hurt. Sometimes it hurt, but you got to do it. And the point is being open and honest about what it is you want. Cicine said, I love Valentine's Day. I hear you. I said, I love Valentine's Day. Let me check out on the comment side. Hey, Michelle Thomas. Hey, Michelle Thomas came over from TikTok. I want to give my TikTok people a shout out. Thank you so much for the love. Appreciate you coming on over and sharing some love on this side. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. All right, let's move on. Let's move on. Number 2. The second sign that tells you he is the one. Oh, I love that. Surrealism from Egypt is in the building. I love the international audience. Number 2, you are the first to get his good news. You are the first to get his good news. You know, this is a sign that that he sees you as the one and that he could be the one. Ladies, he goes and he sees when something happens, your number is the one he calls. Your number is the one that he texts. Your number is the person that he wants to communicate with. Good news, bad news, no news, right? You're the person that he wants to share the information with, right? Here's an example. My mate, right? My wife. I was coming down the street, and before I got home, she said, "There's something going on down the street. There's police lights and all this kind of thing." And there was a car. It was a house that was on fire on our street, right? She just sent me the message and said, this is what's happening. Oh, okay. I'm the person that she looks to give information to. All right. Same for you guys. So that person who gives you the information, good news, bad news, if a man is sharing just the good, the highs, the lows, it's called sharing a life together. And listen to this, y'all. If they'll share this, if they'll share mundane things, if they share important things now, if they share unimportant things now, just thoughts, that's a good sign that they are the one. All right. That's a good sign that they are at least possibly the one. All right. All right. So let's keep it going. Let's keep it pushing. Number 3, and you guys can drop your comments. Come on over from the YouTube, from the TikTok side, and come on over from the Facebook side and drop your comments in on the YouTube side so I can put it up on the screen and I can share it with everybody. All right. Yes, going to be busy. Yes, it is. It's Valentine's Day is always a busy time for all of us in the speaking business. All right. This is an important one. Number 3, your futures match. Number 3, your futures match. This is a question I often ask. And this tells me where a person is, if it's going to work, if it's not going to work. This right here, this question right here is the one that tells me where they stand and if this is going to happen. Do your futures match? Do your futures match? Now, your present can match, but do your futures match? Do you see yourself with them? And you guys you can see how working together means success for both of us. Do your futures match? And listen to me what I'm telling y'all. Having a matching future is very important, because you can match somebody today. Y'all can like the same sort of movies and like some of the same stores, and you like some of the things now, right? But you are changing. You are growing. Your life is expanding, and you don't expect to be in this state you're in right now in 10 years, do you? And one of the biggest problems people have is that they report that they have grown apart. Let me tell you something. It's easy to grow apart. It's easy. Matching energy, yes. It's easy to grow apart when you never really hooked in the beginning. It's easy to grow apart when you never really had that lock in on the future. The future. How much conversation are you having about the future? And listen, make no mistake about it. If the person is not talking about the future with you, you have no future. I hate to be the bearer of the bad news. If the person is not talking to you about the future, I'm telling you, you don't have one. And if you do have one, it's very short. And the situation is more than you think. It's unstable. Because a person who sees you in their future will talk about the future. They'll talk about how you add value to each other. They'll talk about how you guys can work together, and you do this and I do that. And together we're going to be successful 5 years from now, 7 years from now, 10 years from now. And you know without a shadow of a doubt that you're going to be successful. Why? Because your futures match. Y'all got some great comments here on the TikTok. Drop them comments over here on the YouTube side. Type in the Love Coach. Drop them in there. Do your futures match? All right. I'll take your questions, but you got to drop them in on the YouTube side. If y'all got questions, you got to drop them in on the YouTube side, the Love Coach. And I will gladly answer your question. As long as it's about what we're talking about today. All right. So the futures matching. Do your futures match? Let's pull up number 4. This is a very important point right here. This is a very important sign right here. Number 4 of the 5 signs that tell you he is the one. The fourth one, 4 out of 5 that tell you he is the one or she is the one. You've seen him in all seasons of his life. Nobody is the one for you if you have not seen them in all sides, all seasons of their lives. Come on, if y'all feeling me on the TikTok side, drop them hearts, drop them roses. Let me know you here. Destiny said, what does that mean? I'm gonna tell you in a minute. You've seen him in all seasons of his life. It's just like the seasons of life that we are in right now. Okay? Right now we're in the winter. Have you seen them in the winter of their lives? The winter represents cold. It represents things not growing. It represents things are maybe stagnant. Like, have you seen the person in that state of their lives? Have you seen them in the winter of their lives when nothing seems to be working right? Nothing seems to be moving right. Nothing seems to be opening. All the doors are shut. All the opportunities are closed. We not hiring. You missed the stage show. Like all the things, and the person hears no. How does he react? How does he react when nothing positive is happening in his life? I'm telling you, some of these people will go and sit in a corner. Some of these people will look for some terrible means to try and drink alcohol, weed, all kinds of drugs to try to soothe their wintry soul. Springtime. Hey, things are growing. Woo-wee, we made it through the winter. Hey, now things are starting to open up. Yeah. Things are budding. Oh man, it's feeling good. It's feeling like it's feeling like opportunity has come. Have you seen them when opportunity has come? Because some of these people will disappear on you when opportunity comes. Look, some of these people will disappear on you when opportunity comes. When something better come along, they're gone. Kimberly said, purple is your color. I know it is. It's in my heart. Thank you. I appreciate the love. Some of these people will disappear on you because things have gotten better. Now, when it was winter, they was all humble, right? when it was winter, they was all humble. When things were cold and distant and doesn't seem like it was coming together, they want to come together with you. Well, hey, maybe if we put our stuff together, we can make it through. Now they want to make it through. But when the springtime comes, some of these people will, now that they've made it through, they're going to keep on going and find a new opportunity now that things are new. Have you seen them in the summer? Have you seen them in the summer when things are carefree? Not only have things opened up, now it's fun in the sun and everything is right. Everything is right. Everything is moving, grooving. It seemed like it's gonna be warm and hot and woo. And even for some people, it's too hot and they can't take it. They can't stand it. So they faint. Some people faint in the summer. things are going too good, you faint. Have you seen them when things are carefree? Are they still checking for you? Do they still care about you? And then the fall. Do they still check for you in the fall when things were going pretty good? Things were going pretty good in the summer, but now it's fall. And those bright, beautiful leaves are now falling off the trees. Things are changing. Can you be with somebody? Can they stand the change? Listen to me as I'm telling y'all this. Every single one of you will change. Believe it or not. Y'all may not believe this right here. Believe it or not, I used to have a high box fade. I used to have a high eraser head box fade. Yep. And I was proud of it. I was one of them kids that used to put the pick in there and hang it. I used to put the pick in there and walk down the street with the pick. Always having a pick in my hand. Pick, 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 pick. Because I had that eraser head fro. Mine didn't get up as high as some of my friends, but me and all my friends had a high box fade. And guess what? I remember when it started going and started changing. And when it started changing, I was like, wait a minute. I told the barber, I literally remember the day. I told this, I was getting my hair cut. And the guy cut my hair. And I noticed he cut my line all the way back here. And I was like, my man. Why'd you do me like that? And he said, do you like what, bruh? I said, man, no. My fade supposed to be right here, not way back here. And you know what he said? That's where it is, bruh. He had to break the news to me. He said, it's going. And the line is where the line is. And slowly I started seeing the line getting further and further back. I didn't let it go all the way back. I had to shave it all off. Because I wasn't going to do that. I wasn't going to have a George Jefferson, puffy on the sides and bald on the front. Nope, I wasn't doing it. So, but the question is, y'all, how about you? Will they stick around when things change for you? I know y'all, I see y'all laughing at me, but will they stick around when things change for you? When maybe you gain 10 pounds, 15 pounds after between Thanksgiving and New Year's. You gain 10, 15 pounds. You can't fit your clothes. You go buy something bigger. Will they stay around in the fall of your life? Hello, Kim A. Hearn. Kim A. Hearn came on in. She said, how soon is too soon to talk about the future? Good points to reflect on. Oh, we coming to that, Kim. That's a great question. Let me get through these four. And I'm coming back to that question. You guys come on over to the YouTube side and click subscribe. I need you to hit that subscribe and hit that bell so you'll be notified when I come on YouTube. I got some shorts that I'm putting out. So if you like this content, come on over to the YouTube side, type in The Love Coach on YouTube. Search The Love Coach and I will come up. All right, I will come up. So let's get back to it. All seasons, you have to be with somebody who sees you in the seasons. You have to be with somebody that you've seen them in their seasons. Now, listen, I've got some folks, I know some people. They were like, after the first 2-3 weeks, they were like, oh my God, I'm in love. I love you. People asking me, do you believe in love at first sight? I believe in I really, really like you at first sight, but I don't think you know somebody at first sight to say that you love them. I just don't. There's so many facets to loving somebody, and that person can do one thing and suddenly you don't love them anymore. So I do not believe in love at first sight. I'm sorry. This goes against all principles of the Hallmark Channel and Disney, but it is what it is. All 4 seasons, all the seasons you must see. Number 5. Of the 5 signs that tell you he is the one. He told you you were the one. That's supposed to say, then acted like it. I got to fix that. That's going to bother me. I'm going to fix it right now. There we go. He told you you were the one. Then he acted like it. Listen to this. And women don't always know this, right? A man has to look, listen, people have to know that y'all are an item. And a man who is taking you seriously wants people to know that you guys are an item. He's not hiding you. He's not putting you in the corner, having you walk in after him. You're going to dinner. You go into the lounge and he said, come in 10 steps after me. No, that's not happening with a man who takes you seriously and the man who is the one. But he told you. Let's start with the told you. He told you you were the one. Now, do you believe everything somebody say? No. He said, you are the one. Should you start going out buying a wedding dress because a man told you you were the one? No. You were the one that he could see from this point as somebody he wants in his life at that point. Do something that contradicts that and see what happens. Just like people agree that you're the one, they can disagree. Thank you, Fun 9037 on the TikTok. I love you too. I love that community. They love me right back. He said, he told you you were the one. And I'm telling you, some men will tell you anything, and some men will not tell you anything. Some men will tell you anything, and some men will not tell you anything. Two of those are problems. Sydney, Australia. Hey, Sabrina. Appreciate you popping in from Sydney, Australia. Shout out to you. So but here's the most important part of this, y'all. That second part. Then he acted like it. Trinidad is in the building. Hello, Payne. All right, Detroit in the building. Missy. Yes. Look, he acted like it. I heard somebody once say, be sure that the person the tongue in their mouth and the tongue in their shoes are going in the same direction. Tongue in the mouth, tongue in the shoes, same direction. Is what is being said? Is what's being said the same as what's being done? Come on, somebody. Is what's being said the same as what's being done? Because people would say anything, but the question is, have you watched the behavior? Have you assessed the behavior? Have you observed the behavior matching the talk? Do the talk and the walk match? That's how you know he is the one. And I'm telling you this. Let me tell y'all something. If you follow these 5 signs right here, you will not get played. I have people on my TikTok all the time sounding all sad and sounding all burnt, talking about, oh, I did all that and he still left me. There's some of these things. If you take these 5 signs right here, if you go through these 5 signs right here, and you went carefully through these 5 signs and bounced them off the person, you will not get played. You will not get played. You will not get played. Please reread them. Yes, I will. Yes, I will. I will read over them. And if you want to see them, come on over to the YouTube side. Drop in the comments section that you came from TikTok. Let me know you came from TikTok. Drop it in the comment section. And hit subscribe when you come over so you can watch this whole thing all over again and really think about what's being said. Yes, live happy with Liz. Yeah, look, I'm on YouTube. Type in the Love Coach on YouTube, and then you can hit subscribe and you can watch the whole thing from the top. All right, but here you go. The 5 signs that tell you he is the one, or tell you that she is the one. The YouTube is the Love Coach on YouTube. Pull up on the search the Love Coach on YouTube. All right. Number 1, let me run them down to you. 5 signs that tell you he is the one. Number 1, he communicates openly and honestly. I know some of y'all not even gonna get past that one. So look, some people not getting past that one. He communicates openly and honestly. Number 2, you are the first to get his good news. Good news, bad news, no news. You're the first person that they run to share whatever is going on. Number 3, your futures match. There's no way you're getting played if you take the time to figure out if your futures match. Yes, look, I appreciate y'all sharing. Hit that share button on YouTube and on all the platforms. Y'all hit that share button. Hit that share button. Hit the share button. Everybody hit that share button right now. Share. Because somebody you know needs to hear what I'm saying here tonight, y'all. Do your futures match? 5 signs. That's number 3. Number 4, you've seen him or her in all seasons of their lives. You've seen them in all seasons of their lives. The winter time of their lives. The springtime of their lives. Things get new. Did they get new? the summer of their lives, carefree, nothing to worry about. And then the fall of their lives when things begin to change. Have you seen them in all seasons of their lives? And number 5, he told you you were the one and then acted upon it. Then he acted like you were the one. Then he treated you like you were the one. Then he talked to you like you were the one. Then he took you out like you were the one. Then he introduced you to his mama like you were the one. He introduced you to Aunt Rose like you were the one. He talks to you about the future like you're the one. Lady Man DM said men usually insecure in the fall. Yes. Acted like you were the one, not just said it. Anybody can talk, but not all people can act. Do the thing that shows the action is true. Let me jump over here to some of these questions, comments. Let me grab some of these comments. I got Michelle. Kim, she said, how soon is too soon to talk about the future? Look, I want y'all to drop y'all comment down below on this as well. How soon is too soon to talk about the future? How soon is too soon to talk about the future? It's never too soon to talk about the future. I'm talking about never. Because you want to see if this person will qualify to be in your future. So what you can do is you can pose questions. Let me just ask you a question. How many children would you like to have in your life? If you ask that one question, they say, you know what? I had my children are grown, and I ain't looking to have no more. Right? Bing! That's a sign. Look, the person's being open and honest and telling you that this is not a match. Are you going to listen to them? If you want children, you never had children, and you want to have children, and you meet this person, and they say, you know what? Shush. Now some of you ladies think that you can change a man's mind. And there's a slim chance that guy will change his mind. But I heard a saying one time, a man convinced against his will is of the same opinion still. You shouldn't have to talk somebody into a beautiful future. You should see if your futures match. Do your futures match? Yes or no? So, Kim, to answer your question, it's never too soon to talk about the future, because at least you want to get a ballpark figure of where they're going, how they would look in your future. It's never too soon to talk about the future. All right. You guys on the TikTok side, if you got questions, drop them in the YouTube side. Come on over to the YouTube side. Type in The Love Coach, hit subscribe, and then join the show. Yes, man. Yes, man. TP Fall 2021 is in the building. Appreciate y'all coming over. Kenya came over from TikTok. Appreciate you. Nella Bella is in the building. Hey, I'm on YouTube. She's on YouTube watching. Appreciate you watching on the YouTube side. If you guys have more questions, go ahead and drop them in. In my culture, 40 days after your spouse died. Oh. Somebody type, who are you? They want to know who I am, I guess. I don't know. Check the bio. But listen, this is very important, y'all. This is very important. Let me check the Facebook side to see if we have any more comments coming through. My girl LV is in the building. What's up, LV? Thank you so much for coming through. Mia Reed, my girl. Appreciate y'all coming through on the Facebook side. So tonight, y'all, I want to tell you, you need to start looking for signs. Some people are getting played because they don't look for signs. They just kind of flutter away at the things that you see on the things you see on Disney. Disney is destroying people. They're doing it for money. Like they're doing it for entertainment value. They're not really expecting you to think that that's how life really is going to be. They're just entertaining you. But somebody hasn't had any kind of real life. Somebody hasn't had any kind of real experiences. Appreciate the brother coming in from Ethiopia is in the building. Man, we have gone international out here in these streets. But I'm telling you, y'all, you have to be open and paying attention to the signs. Some of these things I talked about, you could catch it if you paid attention. You could catch it if you paid attention. This is easy. First date. This is easy. You can sit and hear what that person has to say, and you can know if their future matches yours. Does their future match yours? And if the answer is no, you have a choice to make if you want. You can stay, you can go, you can do whatever it is you want to do. But do your futures match? Now, for some people, they think that because their political futures match, then you guys would be a good match. Because you're Democrats, both Democrats, that makes you a good match. Because you both are good church-going folks, saved, sanctified, right? That means it's all going to work, right? Mm-mm. Because you guys both go to the clubs. You love to go dancing. Y'all go dancing on a Saturday night. Now, let me say something about that. I actually do believe that you are more likely to have a good relationship with somebody if you do have some things in common, right? If y'all both enjoy going to Sunday morning service, then that is a good potential match. Y'all both enjoy going to the clubs every Saturday night, every Friday night. Y'all turn up every weekend. Hey, well, whatever floats your boat, right? If that's what y'all want to do. But here's the thing, y'all. That is just today. That is not the future. That's just today. That is not the future. So you have to be prepared. You have to get ready and know that this person that's going to be in your life is good for your future. How are they with your kids? How are they with your kids? Uh-oh, my bad. How are they with your kids? With your children? Because your children are part of your future. And I've seen people get together with people and they knew they didn't like kids. They got together with people and they knew they didn't like kids. And or they knew that other person didn't like kids. Now, everybody pretty much loves children for the most part, but some people don't want to father any. Look, I understand. Look, for some of us who started early, if you started having kids when you was 18, 19, 20, 21, by the time you turn 40, you like, oh, no, I don't think so. You understand? No, right? That lets you know if your futures match or not. And if those futures don't match, it's not going to work. There's no way you can get played if you are with somebody who communicates. Man, look, communication is the number one reason people break up. Lack of communication or inappropriate communication. But if you find somebody who gets to the place that they say, I can talk to you about anything. Listen to what I'm going to say, y'all. If you find a man who tells you, I can talk, I feel like I could talk to you about anything, that's special. Because as a men's counselor, I've sat in front of man after man, boy after boy, right? Sat in front of many men, and most of the men that I have spoken to, many of the men only have so many things that they'll talk to their woman about. They'll talk to her about this, but they will not talk to her about that. And they don't feel like they can talk to you about anything. They say there's only certain things that I can talk to my woman about. And that shouldn't be. So I believe that you have to create a culture of open and honest communication in the beginning. You can't wait until you've been together 7 years and now you want to start talking about open and honest. From the beginning, say, hey, whatever it is, I can take it. And even if I decide we're not going to be together, that's okay too. That's okay too. But what we're not going to do is sit around here and play games on each other. But we're going to be honest and open communication. Can't get played. This stuff is easy, man. This isn't brain surgery right here. This is listening to what's being said and watching what's being done. Listening to what's being said, watching what's being done. Listening to what's being said, watching what's being done. Doesn't take brain surgery, a brain surgeon to do that. But that's how you know. Miami, that's a good question. What about being honest to a liar who will use all your truth against me? All right. Well, once you figure out that they're a liar, now that you know where they stand, Now what? If anyone does anything in your life that you don't like, you are sending them a sign one way or the other. You're sending them a sign. Candy said, I'm tired of meeting guys that don't know what they want. Understood. 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 They shouldn't even get very far. Start having open and honest conversations. Start. Let me ask you, where's your life going? What are you passionate about? Have you started in on that passion? Are you working on that passion? Are you growing in that passion? Are you making money in that passion? It's the truth. It's the truth. So, all right, my people, I appreciate you guys. Look, I want all of you to join me because I want to have this conversation live. I want to be able to hear your voices. I want to be able to see your faces. So I put together something that is going to be pretty cool. It's called the Love Coach Zoom Room.com. Go to the Love Coach Zoom Room.com. Get your questions answered. It's just $7 a month. It's our launch. We're still in our launch. It's only $7. Now, this is probably going to go up to $97 because I am taking the time to have a Zoom room every Saturday at 12 o'clock p.m. EST. Every Saturday, 12 o'clock p.m. EST. I'm opening the doors. People are coming in. Last Saturday, we had a group of folks. We had a great talk, and people stayed around because they were listening. They were learning from other people's situations, right? I've never done anything like this, and I don't know if I'm going to do it again. Let me just be honest with you. So for right now, it's $7. Go to lovecoachzoomroom.com, sign up, register. If you guys are on the TikTok, just click the link in my bio. It'll show you the video, and inside the inside the description is the link to join. lovecoachzoomroom.com. 10 people join right now. Need 10 people to go over there and join right now. $7 a month. $7. 10 people go over there right now. I want to see it come through on the screen that you signed up, and it's going to be amazing. So, all right, appreciate y'all. Look, everybody, I need y'all to like, share this show. Hit that like button, hit the like button, hit the love button. Send me that love, send me them flowers, send me all of that love because I believe this is important work, and it's going to bless somebody's heart, help somebody's life. Just hitting that share button, it's going to give somebody some insight that they didn't see coming. But they're going to use all 5 of these signs to find the man of their dreams. Maybe it's you. Maybe you are going to find the man or the woman of your dreams. And this will be all worth it. Appreciate the heart. Appreciate the love, you heart. Love you right back. Alina _204. All right, y'all. Well, I appreciate y'all coming through. I appreciate the time shared here, and join us again. Look, if you need a love coach session, you can sign up for one. We're getting pretty busy, as you might imagine, on especially Valentine's Day month, Love Month. We're getting really busy. So you could register for a love coach session to be one of my one-on-one clients if you are serious because it does cost. And it is a commitment to show up. So if you are serious, you can send me an email at lovecoachatlanta@gmail.com, and we'll get you going. And if there's somebody just wanted to donate, you could drop a donation in on the Cash App side, $ Kelvin Troy Johnson, $ Kelvin Troy Johnson. All right. All right. So, all right, y'all. Well, thank y'all so much for being a part of the show. Until next time, peace and love. See y'all next time. Bye.